zone for me on the downside now. So my support zone somewhere comes around 36,200 for the index. We are currently trading at 37,000. So IT still remains in the bullish, way above its 200-day DMA, and a very strong breakout which has come in. So IT stock should be in your radar. Tech Mahindra will be one of my top pick from the IT sector, which has given me a very fresh breakout. You can see the trend is continuously on the upside. We were trading in an uptrend when the market itself, when Nifty, Bank Nifty were trading in a downtrend. This was the stock which was showing me exactly opposite signs of a strong bullishness. And look at the breakout which has come in yesterday along with the volume. So Tech Mahindra is one stock which could even head higher on the upside. So my view remains bullish on the IT pack, and my top pick in this will remain Tech Mahindra from the current level. So IT, the view remains bullish. Let us check the chart of pharma. What is the pharma trying to tell us? So recently, because of the new virus, the Omicron cases, pharma was in news in the recent times. But as you can see, the structure of pharma at the current levels, it is still trading below its 200-day DMA. It needs to surpass this level for gaining momentum again, and this is somewhere around 13,800 levels. So Nifty Pharma has to cross 13,800 levels, then only further momentum or buying momentum could come into the index overall. What have we seen in the recent times? In the recent times, we have seen the price has been continuously making a lower low on a daily chart, but my RSI has been making a higher low on the downside. So this tells me there are two contradictory views which are happening based on the price action and RSI. Now this is called as a positive divergence, which is a positive signal for me. When such kind of divergence happens in the market, once we cross 13,800, I will see some strong momentum buying coming into pharma as well. And in the recent times, we have seen a deep correction in pharma. So pharma could be one which could outperform in the near term as well if the market goes into further correction. Now, which are the stocks which I am betting on when it comes to the pharma pack? Which are some of the stocks which are looking very good? So my top weightage, I think, on the pharma front, if I have, is Divi's Lab. So if pharma has to outperform, one has to keep an eye on Divi's Lab currently. Now, why on Divi's Lab? So what has happened in Divi's Lab? When the pharma index is trading below the 200-day DMA, we are currently trading in a downtrend, but the Divi's Lab is currently trading somewhere around the 200-day DMA. Now, if you look at the candlestick pattern, what has been formed in Divi's Lab, this is recently the index had formed a morning star pattern on a support zone, which clearly indicates to me a bullishness in the market or in the stock. So your morning star pattern around the 200-day DMA, bullish indicator for me. Once we cross yesterday's high, so yesterday's high is 4515. Once that is taken out, that is the time you have to place aggressive bullish bet on Divi's Lab. I can see the stock going even higher towards 4,800, 4,900 zone. So Divi's Lab is one stock which I am bullish on. The setup looks very good for a risk reward perspective, and if Nifty Pharma goes up from here, Divi's Lab should be the top base bet at the current levels from the trading perspective view. So pharma, one should keep an eye on your radar where we can see some good momentum. Now let us check on the metal front. What is the metal index trying to tell us? Now this is something which I have drawn on the metal index. Now metal as an entire sector has seen a very sharp move in this bull market. If I look at the entire metal chart, this is the move what we have got. So the metal index started its rally somewhere around 2,600 and it went up till 6,000. For an index to become 3 times is a very big thing. So index में 3 times का move आ गया, that means the stock must have gone up by 6-7 times easily. Now if I look at the chart structure currently over here, these were the previous support zone for the metal index, which was somewhere around 5,100 zone. So 5,100 has proven to be a very strong support zone. Again, look at the relative strength what the index has at the current levels. My view is extremely bullish on the metal pack from the current levels. The reason behind this is Nifty, Bank Nifty, we are trading somewhere around the 200-day moving average. Bank Nifty is trading below the 200-day moving average, but this metal index is still trading above my 200-day moving average. Even in this sharp corrections, we have not seen the 200-day DMA getting breached, and these were the multiple supports which the metal index had formed earlier, and now we are exactly trading at those levels. So my risk to reward ratio is absolutely favorable at the current levels. I am saying my trend for bullishness will start once 5,700 is taken out. This is my immediate resistance zone. Once this is taken out, that will give me a confirmation that we are headed towards again the all-time high levels of 6,300, 400 on the upside. So metals is a sector where I'm extremely bullish on. One should be looking to place positive bets on the entire sector. A very good risk reward ratio what you are getting at the current levels. And as I said, if I'm bullish on metals, the highest weighted stock on the metal front is Tata Steel. The entire index has Tata Steel, Hindalco and JSW Steel. These three stocks contribute 50% of the total weightage of the index. So these are the three stocks which I'm extremely bullish on: Tata Steel, Hindalco and JSW Steel. If you look at Tata Steel again, we are seeing Tata Steel is trying to form a base over here. It is trading below its 200-day DMA. So as I said, Nifty Metal Index needs a confirmation above 5,700. Similarly, Tata Steel needs a confirmation about 1180-1200 levels. So once Tata Steel goes about 1200, that is the time one has to play an aggressive bet on it at the current levels. My downside support of the base is 1050, and I can expect the stock to move higher towards 1400 levels, 1500 levels. So very good risk reward I'm getting on Tata Steel at the current levels. My RSI is showing me strength from the oversold zone, which again is a bullish indicator for me. So Tata Steel is one stock where you have to play aggressive bet. As I said, JSW Steel and even Hindalco I'm very bullish on. So I will just open the chart of JSW Steel. Now look at the chart of JSW Steel. This has been the sideways downward trend correction which is happening in the stock over here. Now look at the candlestick pattern which has been formed on the support zone. A bullish engulfing, a morning star pattern. Again, this is one stock which is trading near to its 200-day DMA. Once we break above this trend line, which is 680, I can expect a big move in JSW Steel again coming, and even JSW Steel going to its all-time high levels of 770, 780 zone. So JSW Steel absolutely bullish to me. Bullish indicator, bullish candlestick pattern trading near its 200 DMA, a positive indicator for me. The third one is what we had seen is Hindalco. So Hindalco is again one stock which I am bullish on. It's on the verge of a breakout. My breakout is above 470 zone. So once it goes above 470, I can see a swift move that could come in Hindalco. Again, Hindalco is one stock which is trading way above its 200-day DMA. So positive indicator on that front for me, and we can see a bullish upside in Hindalco as well. So metal as a sector, I am very bullish on. I can see a good momentum that could carry forward in the metal index overall. So we have seen IT positive, pharma looks positive at the current levels. Metals definitely can see some bullish momentum. Let us check the auto packs. What are the auto sector is trying to tell me? Now, if you look at Nifty auto chart, this is one chart where this was my previous resistance zone from where we saw a clear-cut breakout. So this was my resistance zone which we had on Nifty auto earlier. I will just draw a trend line. So this was the breakout what we had got in Nifty auto over here, and again once this breakout had come, when this rally had come, we saw a double top formation that happened. Now double top is a bearish indicator for me. That means two similar tops were made over here with RSI showing me clear-cut negative bias, so a negative divergence as well, which was there in Nifty auto, and we saw a sharp correction over here. Again, it was trading in it has started to trade in a downward territory. High, again a low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So this is again auto index which is currently looking on the bearish territory. We are trading somewhere near the 200-day DMA, which is 10,500. Once 10,500 is taken out on Nifty auto, I can see Nifty auto even going further down. So I think auto is one pack where one has to have a cautious view, not to be aggressively bullish at the Nifty auto index. So whether it's a Maruti or an M&M or a Tata Motors, look at the stocks where there is relative strength, and I think currently what I can see in the Nifty auto pack, one stock which you should play on an aggressive bet or an contra view is I think Tata Motors. So Tata Motors, after this steep rally, has seen some sideways correction. This is the support zone at around 440 what it has formed. So 440 is my support zone and my resistance is somewhere around 505. So this is the range what I've got for Tata Motors. Once it breaks on either side, there where you have to play aggressive bets, which is comparatively still the structure is good compared to an M&M or compared to a Maruti or compared to an Ashok Leyland. So Tata Motors, one can see on the long side, if the index reverses, the view remains still bearish on the Nifty auto at the current levels. Now let us talk about the FMCG. FMCG has seen a very sharp correction, and and the reason behind this is the inflation data. Inflation data has come out and inflation is rising day by day. Even the global indices such as the US are worried about inflation at the current levels. So FMCG is somewhere where clear cut a downtrend is there. We are trading near the 200-day DMA, but we are definitely going to see further downside in the FMCG sector with the concerns remaining very high. So FMCG is one sector which I'm bearish on. We can see further downside. My confirmation will come on the sector once we breach 36,400 levels. So once 36,400 is breached, expect further downside in the Nifty FMCG pack. Don't place aggressive bets on the FMCG front. The sectors which are looking good, as we discussed, IT, pharma and metals, there one can place some aggressive bets, but not at the FMCG. So FMCG I'm quite bearish on from the current levels. Reality index, I think one of the top performers in this bull market where we have seen. What is the reality index trying to tell me? My view remains extremely bullish at the current levels. Again, trading above its 200 DMA. The support is somewhere around 430 kind of a zone on the downside, and I can see further upside which could come in the reality index. So reality is one sector which I'm quite bullish on. I can see further up move once this resistance of 505 is taken up. So reality best played stocks are DLF. That will be my top pick from the reality end. I think we can see some good momentum carry forward in DLF again. Clear cut signs of some base formation happening on the RSI showing me a lot of strength, and once we take the high, that is 390, I can see stock going above 420 zone. So DLF remains my top pick from the reality sector. If I talk about the last one, that is the Nifty Infra. Let us talk about Nifty Infra space. Infra has been one of the stock sector which has done quite well. Again, we have seen some correction in the sector right now, but we are again trading above the 200-day DMA, which is a bullish indicator for me. My trend will start to continue on the upside once we cross 5,000 levels on the upside. Now, Infra has two stocks which has the highest weightage. One is Reliance and one is L&T, and I'm structurally bullish on both the counters. So Reliance looks bullish to me from the current levels as well. We have seen a correction on Reliance from this pattern. A breakdown has happened. We have tested this 200-day DMA. Once Reliance goes about 2,400 zone, I can see further up move in Reliance. So wait for that trigger to come in, and then Reliance can head further higher. Similarly, my view stands for L&T as well. L&T is one stock. Look at the strength what this has got. Even if I compare between Reliance and L&T has much more strength at the current level. So once L&T breaks above 1900, I can see a swift move that could come in L&T. So keep your bets aggressive. L&T is likely to test the all-time high levels of even 2000. So currently L&T looks very good to me. One should place aggressive bets, trading way above its 200-day DMA, and now currently forming a rising trend line pattern, which is absolutely a bullish indicator for me. So from the infra space, L&T will be my top pick, where we can see fresh all-time high levels hitting the stock in the near term. So that is how the sectorial analysis, Nifty and Bank Nifty. As I said, Nifty is comparatively bullish, but the structure still remains bearish on the overall front. Bank Nifty, absolutely avoid the banking stock, absolutely avoid the FMCG sector, and the PSU and the private banks at the current levels. The sectors where one should focus on is IT, pharma, metals. These are the three sectors which are looking bullish, and we have discussed all the views with the stocks which are looking good in the sectors as well. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much.
Register for our free webinar. Download our app today. Link in description.